Hello. We've had reports of spectacular views of the Aurora Borealis across many parts of the UK, from northern Scotland all the way to southern Wales and even southern England. And here's another beautiful picture from the weekend, this time of Cornwall, a beautiful horizon with those aqua colours. OK, how about the weather for the week ahead? Mainly dry, some sunshine and night frosts. Pretty much what we've had for quite a few days now, with that high pressure firmly in charge of our weather.
They were watching this as well, and you didn't have to pay for it. Stargazers in some parts
Yes.
of the UK were treated to a beautiful sky last night.
Yeah, this is the opposite of boxing, everyone. This is the time-lapse of the Aurora Borealis, captured by the team at Grasholm Observatory in Teesdale.
Yeah, people
thought we
go
were
up
gonna
to
say
the
somewhere-
Arctic Circle,
yes.
don't they? But it said this type of aurora hasn't been seen for a number of years. We've never seen it that clearly, that beautifully, for a very long time.
OK, I've got a confession to make. Matt Taylor tweeted about this last night. I jumped up out of bed, looked out my window. I didn't see anything, Carol. What was I doing wrong? Morning.
You should have got your camera out, Sal. Good morning, everyone. When you look at the aurora, you don't actually see it like this, as vibrant as this, but stick your camera up or your phone camera and you'll see the colours come to life. Now, there was a lot of weather watcher pictures last night of the Aurora Borealis, the northern lights, up and down the country. We saw them as far south as the south of England, including South Wales and also East Anglia. But to see them, you do need clear skies. So if you had clear skies, or if you have clear skies in the next few nights, it's worth going up and just pointing your camera at the sky. They're amazing. I saw them last week. And basically, we talk of them like curtains doing this. They don't sway as much as that. They look white and then they move. Oh, it's magical. Anyway, this is a picture from Girvan in South Ayrshire, and this one is Malig, and you can see the different colours. It depends what the charged particles emitted from the sun collide with above the polar reaches in the upper atmosphere. If it's red and yellow, it tends to be oxygen that the charged particles are colliding with, and it's only when they relax they emit these pockets of light. If it's magenta, it's more likely to be nitrogen that they've collided with. This week isn't terribly inspiring in terms of variety, but we might see the northern lights.
Well, that's inspiring. Thank you very much, Carol.
And we didn't realise about this thing that just a normal phone would work. I thought you needed special equipment to do it, but that's great.
No, you can take it through your phone. If you've got a decent phone, you can see them and try it. It's just the most incredible sight when you do see them.
We might go and have a look now. Leave you to it. Carol, thank you very much indeed. See you later.
Now, if you weren't watching the boxing, you probably should have been watching the sky last night, because stargazers in parts of the UK were treated to the most beautiful, spectacular display.
Isn't this stunning? These time-lapse pictures of the Aurora Borealis captured by the team at Grasholm Observatory in Teesdale. Isn't that amazing? It's said to be a type of aurora that we've not seen for a number of years. Not that we saw it anyway.
No,
but
I looked.
But somebody has seen the Aurora Borealis very recently and has the evidence to prove it, Carol. That's you.
Absolutely. Yes, it is. This was me last week, John and Sal. Good morning, everybody. And why I'm showing you this is not to be self-indulgent. It's to show that you can take a picture of the northern lights using simple technology that is on your phone. Now, the northern lights, if I give you a very simple explanation as to how they happen, it's not going to be scientific. You think of the sun as a turbulent, stormy mass of energy that bubbles and boils and spits out charged particles. That's called a coronal mass ejection into space. Some of them get trapped in the Earth's magnetic field. That's what points your compass north. It's how birds know which direction to migrate. And when they're trapped in there, they're directed to the upper atmosphere above the polar regions, the North and the South Pole. Now here, they absolutely collide with molecules and atoms of oxygen and also nitrogen, and they become overexcited. And it's only when they start to relax back to their normal state, they emit pockets of light. That's what we see as the northern lights. And you need clear skies to see them. They're called the Aurora Borealis in the north and they are called the Aurora Australis in the South Pole. And we have seen a fair few of them. This was in Alta in North Norway last week in the Arctic Circle. This was last night in Northern Ireland. Look at these colours. When they collide with oxygen in the upper atmosphere, you get the red, and in the lower, you get the greens and the yellows. Nitrogen produces magenta.
Carol, thank you very much indeed, and thank you for that brilliant explanation there. I think I get it now.
Pleasure.
Yeah.
Pleasure. It was very unscientific, I have to say, but
it was great.
You explained it.
No, we enjoyed
Thanks,
it.
Sal.
It's good.
Here's Carol with the most amazing picture. You better explain this to people who were just waking up right now, Carol. What on earth is behind you?
The Aurora Borealis, Sal. Good morning, everybody, or the Northern Lights, as it's also known. We have had a spectacular display of those Northern Lights last night. In fact, if you've had clear skies, we've seen them as far south as the south of England. Isle of Wight, for example, Mark sent us in some pictures earlier on. But particularly vibrant in Scotland. This is Doon in Stirling.
A beach in Norfolk has been temporarily closed because of erosion and the risk of homes falling into the sea. Hemsby has lost around 3 metres of land in just 2 days after strong winds and high tides. The local volunteer lifeboat service has stopped launching its boats from the area because of a drop in the beach caused by erosion.
Carol's got the weather for us this morning. Some pretty chilly temperatures around this morning to start the week, Carol.
That's right, John. Good morning, both. Good morning to you too. It is a cold start to the day. If you haven't yet stepped outside, there's some frost across parts of Scotland and some pockets of frost across parts of southern England and South Wales.
And stargazers in parts of the UK were treated to the most beautiful sky last night.
If you didn't see it, this is what you missed. This time-lapse of the Aurora Borealis was captured by the team at Grasholm Observatory in Teesdale. It said that this type of aurora hasn't been experienced for a number of years. It's absolutely stunning. And right down in Cornwall, some parts of Cornwall saw it as well.
What's going on, John?
I don't know. And will it continue? That's what we need to know. Carol
Will it
can
continue?
tell us. Are we going to see it again tonight, Carol?
There is a very good chance, John, yes. We need clear skies. The KP index is going to be very similar to what it was last night, around about midnight. After that, it falls away a bit. But if you've got clear skies, get out there. And it's also worth mentioning these vibrant greens and yellows and reds that you see from the pictures we've been showing you this morning. Your naked eye won't see that. Your naked eye will see a white cloud that is just shimmering like this. So stick your camera at the sky if you see that, even your phone camera, and you will get a much better viewpoint of it. And it's worth it, believe you me. Now, what we have at the moment is high pressure in charge of our weather. It's going to be mainly dry this week. We're going to be chasing cloud amounts. There'll be some sunshine around. And especially in the early part of the week, under the clear skies, we will see some night frosts. But as we head towards the end of the week, we still very much do have high pressure in charge. So still a lot of settled conditions, still not much wind. We have this weather front waiting in the wings, but even that's not making much progress. It is a dominant area of high pressure. So towards the weekend, we hang on to variable amounts of cloud, some sunshine, temperatures still around about 8, 9 or 10 degrees. On Monday, we might see that weather front just move into the west, but there's a long time between now and then, and that could change. Sal and John.
OK, Carol, thank you. I'm just struggling with this getting up at midnight to watch the look at this.
Or staying up till midnight.
Yeah.
That's the optimum time. You can go out before then and just check. Just check. It's worth it.
Well, at 6:30 or something.
Well, that might be a wee bit early, but just get up, John. Set your alarm.
I will if you will. See you later. Thank you.
Thanks.